Hey guys, Disco here, and I'm scared by. Well, not. I'll kind of mention. Um, I'll mention it later, but Orange has told me a little bit about this video already. Um, and I'll get to it when I get there. But he has not been. Orange is like pissed about what I'm about. Part of what I'm about to watch, and I'll kind of get into that. Here's, as we get going here, probably towards the end. But today, I'm reacting to the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 DLC 7 and next gen release date. So, for those of you who don't know, the next gen release date is kind of whatever to me. Um, I guess from my understanding, from what Orange just told me, there was some player survey that happened at some point that I don't know if he filled out. I definitely didn't because I didn't even know it was a thing until he told me. Um, where they asked the players, right? Um, would you like to see? I'm sure there are other questions, but the big one that led to that next gen update thing is: would you like to see the game get some updates for next gen? And a lot of people said yes. And to be honest with you, from what I remember from the trailer that came out about that a number of months ago, it just looked fine to me. Like, I know the Switch 2 is getting it, which I don't know anyone who owns one. I don't own one personally, and I don't really want to because there's not really a reason to buy one right now outside of Mario Kart World, but you could literally just buy the Sega game. Sega game is arguably cooler because it's got characters who aren't just Nintendo, who aren't just Mario characters that we're all used to seeing, with some fun other individuals thrown in there, like the cow and whatnot. Um, Donkey Kong Bonanzas, and that's kind of it. Those are kind of the big two games. I guess I didn't even know that the Hyrule Warriors uh Tears of the Kingdom sort of sequel spin-off game thing even released, because I know that's a Switch 2 exclusive. I didn't know that released until I've seen some people in my friends list when I play on my Switch. I have a Switch 1, not a Switch 2. Um, when I play on that, I have a couple friends who have been playing that game. I didn't even know it released until I saw them playing it. So, but yeah, I'm sorry about all the rambling. But the next gen update, basically, they added more enemies, which and I think they updated the visuals a little bit. And again, it's kind of like these are the bare minimum. And I think they've done, and whatever else, I think they maybe did other things, but those are like the big two things I always remember. And to be honest with you, the next gen update for this game, just based on what they did, is just kind of meh to me. Like, I'll definitely try it out on my PS5 at some point, but which I'm barely buy it, so that's gonna be tricky. But yeah, it's just kind of meh to me. More interested for sure on the DLC 7, which I still think it's weird, and I will make this quick so that way we can move on. I still think it's weird that they announced all DLC 8, which doesn't even release until early 2026. God, it feels weird saying that. Before all DLC Pack 7, which was releasing sooner because they only told us CP0 Lucy in that trailer. The trailer I mentioned was the next gen updates. But they didn't tell us the other two characters, and this one should have them. So, let's go. TV screen with Gear 5, I guess. Carry partner, so new challengers. Lucy CP0, my boy. That's cool. Who? Who? I'm lost. What the fuck is happening? Who are you people? Future Island Egghead Pack, available on November 21st. And of course, the new gen version on the same day, I guess. Okay. Is it, that that can't be it. That was it? What the hell? That okay, that was kind of fucking stupid. Care Pass free, available now. A value packed character pass featuring 6 playable characters. So fun fact that's pisses a lot of people off. I know Orange was pissed off about this. I kind of am too, but I didn't know this. Apparently, this is the same pass, same amount of money, at least here in at least here in the States or America, whatever the hell you want to call it, as the first two. The first two passes gave 9 characters because it was free DLCs each, and this one only apparently gives 6 characters. It gives apparently Pack 7 there has 3 new outfits, which makes me think all of them have outfits. I have seen the outfits because I think they're in this trailer, but I know Orange has, because Orange sent me a picture and he was ranting about that. We'll get there. And then DLC Pack 8, again, DLC 8 is my most hyped one out of the two of these. I'd only know Lucy out of DLC Pack 7. That's it. DLC 8, we got my boy Nuru. Some people say a Nell. I still don't understand how that works. I've always known him as a Nuru. That's what I'm personally going to call him. Whereas Orange always calls him a Nell, because that's what he knows him as, and he didn't know about his name. I remember telling Orange that on Netflix when I looked at One Piece just to see all the, because show you the name of all the different arcs and how there's an arc, like a couple arcs after Skypiea that has, a Nell in it, like that name in it. And telling him about that though, when I told him, he was still kind of confused, and I don't think he was fully understanding what I'm saying. Well, I was saying that's my B. People, I've learned I'm very bad at talking, unfortunately. So that's my B. Freaking King as well, who I think is like part of Wano that we didn't get in the story of this game because it didn't happen yet. And King looks cool. They showed gameplay, I believe, like very little. They showed off all 3 of these characters briefly in that first trailer for the next gen stuff and whatnot. And King and Ender look great. And then there's Z over there, who is probably my most hyped new DLC character out of all 6 of them. Z Z is probably my favorite. But yeah, dlc7 for me just is meh. I only know one character. I don't know the other 2 at all. So it's hard for me to be hyped over it. I apologize for that. And then you also get this Shanks move called Divine Departure. And from what I have heard from Orange, both the base game Shanks and the DLC pack 5 Shanks can use that move. So that's cool. There's still a little bit of time, so they might show us something else. Okay, so here's the other characters. Here's packs 1 through 6, all of which I love. There's the different editions, which are available, and then of course same thing. Interesting that they didn't show. Why am I getting recommended the most random, like, not great filmed Xenoverse 2 videos all of a sudden? I don't get that. That's weird. So they didn't show the outfits in this trailer, I guess, but somehow Orange found the picture of them. The outfits are literally for Lucy, just for anyone who's wondering, because I guess there's a picture that exists of them right now anyways. And plus the DLC will be out by the time this releases. Lucy's was basically just him shirtless. And he didn't have the hat on either. He was basically just shirtless, just wearing the pants. The S snake or whatever the hell, hers was just that she wasn't wearing her shoes. There's like, and then Bonnie was like a full on different outfit, like that. It was like she was wearing like different clothes and whatnot. But as I promised, I'll quickly get to the Orange thing. He's pissed. He is pissed about this pack. This might be just based on like what he has said about it and whatnot to me, and I can't remember everything or what I shared thing, but this might be Orange's least favorite DLC pack for this entire game. And why is that? Well, let me show you the little. I want to go back, yeah, to this. So I know he likes Lucy or is excited about him. It's the other two he doesn't like. I don't remember. He hasn't really given a reason to not like Bonnie. He hasn't really like said anything about her specifically, except for I guess some of her moves involves a character. Like I guess she has some moves, and I won't spoil it, but I guess she has some moves where another character shows up. That other character has been playable in this franchise before, in the Pirate Warrior games before, and I know Orange really wanted a new version of that character because he didn't return for this game, for 4, and I guess he appears through some of her moves. And so Orange is really only frustrated was Bonnie for that reason of the fact that her just having him is seemingly replacing a new version of him. That third character, this S Snake lady, who I've never seen before in my life or heard of before in my life until literally being told stuff about this pack, has set Orange down this like thyroid like rant sort of fugue state that I haven't seen him in so long. He has gone off on her so hard in when he was telling me about it. Apparently, as he one thing they mentioned to me that didn't surprise me at all, based on some of the things he was saying to me, but he did say that Snake that is I guess very popular in Japan. You can probably figure out why just by looking at the picture there. That's all I'm going to say about that. Which doesn't surprise me at all. Japan is very different than where I'm from with certain things. And yeah, that would be something that they would definitely like and be into. Would be popular for a number of different reasons. There's a reason why they like having shorter female characters in games, like in animes and in games and whatnot. That's just something that is liked over there based on their culture and whatnot. But yeah, he has been extremely pissed about this S Snake lady because of the fact that I guess she's like essentially just a mini version of a character we already have in the game, but I guess something about having another character like sort of I don't understand. I don't even know who the hell she is, so I'm not even gonna try to explain her. That's just saying. So I'm gonna try to explain it, but yeah, he is pissed about DLC Pack 7, partly because of her, and that's kind of seemingly the big frustration. But yeah, I'm sorry for all the rambling. I personally am excited for the pack, if nothing else, for Lucy. He's the only character I know. I will definitely try out S Snake and Bonnie whenever I get the pack. I don't know when that would be. Lucy, I'm definitely trying out as well. I'll definitely view their new outfits because why not? Apparently, all 3 of them got new outfits, so that'll be cool to see. Definitely want to get the Shanks move because every character pass gives something. This one gives the Shanks move, which I don't have, but I'd like to have because that's cool. One of them I think gave like a really cool Law skin, which I believe is him based on Wano, maybe? It's where he has that blue. He's wearing like a yellow shirt and that blue sort of feathery hoodie cape thing. And I like that outfit a lot. And I forget what the other pack was, but I think there was like a couple of outfits. I think it was like outfits was the other two or something. Of course, then there's also the really cool outfits for La and Boa where they're like blue and whatnot. And I do have those on my main version of this game, which makes me happy and whatnot. But yeah, I apologize for all the rambling. I just wanted to share some frustrations that have been brought to my attention by Orange about this pack. I wanted to, of course, kind of kind of explain the frustrations, just for anyone who's curious. He did tell me, this is just kind of a final thought, he did tell me that a lot of people online are pissed about this pack. And I can kind of understand that, like, why. I don't fully understand, like, just because I don't know who these other two characters. Again, I only know Lucy, and even then, I only know that version of Lucy from one movie, and we didn't ever see him do anything in terms of fighting. He just said a couple things, and then it like cut to him randomly, like while he was in a fight with somebody. Though we didn't get to see at all. We never saw the fight ever. And it was literally him transformed, and like when it cut back, it was him transformed, the other character, and then they looked over into the direction in the direction of a whole bunch of stuff, crazy stuff happening, and then we went right back to watching Luffy and his crew deal with it. So that's all my knowledge with CP0 Lucy comes from comes from like that one movie, and that's it. I don't even know these other two characters, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the aggro garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Boo.